Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
All right, good morning. Hope you're off to a great start for your Thursday. It's been very cold out the door, but now we have sunshine. We're slowly warming up. That's our Lucky Star Sky Cam Network live from American Fidelity. Traffic on the Broadway extension has been flowing just fine. Far cry from where we were yesterday. We had numerous accidents yesterday. All the rain around definitely caused folks to have a lot of trouble. Not been the case this morning. Where there's been a lot of trouble, that is for folks up in Nebraska, into Kansas, up into Sioux City, Iowa, across Iowa. By the way, remember the large tornado I showed you, the multi-vortex tornado that touched down southeast of Cedar Rapids on Monday? Now Cedar Rapids blanketed with snow, and that snow path extends all the way up to the Great Lakes. 23 inches of snow in central Nebraska. Now, I know you've heard we have the chance for some winter weather off and on into the weekend and next week. So I just want to start with Saturday. This is Saturday's timeline for moisture. We have a chance in the morning, a slight chance of getting a light wintry mix. That chance bumps up some by about 9-10 o'clock. I'm telling you, it's going to be mainly rain. Might have a few flakes or a little sleet. It will not stick on the ground. Surface temps will be too warm, and it looks like a cold rain by lunchtime with chances tapering off into the afternoon. Parts of northern and northwestern Oklahoma could see some snow, and I'll show you that in just a minute. There goes the storm that dumped all the heavy snow in Nebraska. Still dumping snow this morning across Iowa, Minnesota. Severe weather has been ongoing in the deep south. By the way, there was one tornado yesterday about this time in southern Arkansas. Colder air spilling in, and there comes the next storm. We'll talk much more about that. That impacts your weekend coming up. Tonight, temperatures will be about where they are right now. It is going to be a cold night ahead. This morning, we're already seeing a warming trend, lower mid-30s, some 40s down to the south. Winds, they're 15 to 25. Just had a gust to 24 in Guthrie, gust to 20 miles per hour out of the northwest in Ponca City. You feel that in January when the temps are in the 30s. It feels like the teens, 20s, but we're slowly warming. Winds have backed off quite a bit. And with the sun getting higher and higher in the sky, that warming trend is slowly ongoing. 45 by noon, 51 is what we'll hit later today. North wind continues to back off, and that cloud cover makes its way on in, and that will again help keep those temperatures up just a little bit overnight tonight. This afternoon, 40s, 50s, mid-upper 50s in the southwest. It'll be a nice day, but chilly. You'll want the coat most of the day due to the breeze, even though it does become much calmer. There goes the first storm, the one that brought the snow, the one that brought the rain to parts of Oklahoma. Some of us even had thunderstorms, and this is the next one. As this thing starts to make its way towards us, it's going to come across the Rockies, give us enough lift, and it's going to be time with some colder air spilling in, and it will spell snow for sure for Kansas and back up towards Missouri. For Oklahoma, the snow chance is mainly in the far north. Now, this time of year, we have not had any real Arctic outbreaks. It's been very, very mild. January's been unreal. The bulk of the cold air still way up to the north, but the latest data still trending much colder as we head into next week. And we have several storm systems lined up, so we'll have off and on chances for rain, wintry mix, and even some snow into the start of next week. Lows tonight down into the 20s, the 30s, but the winds are much calmer. The wind chill not a major factor for your Friday morning. Friday afternoon, partly cloudy, lower mid, upper 50s on the way, light breeze. It'll be beautiful. Now Saturday, check out the temperatures in the afternoon. Lower mid 30s to the north, 40s in central Oklahoma, 50s to the south. So that is too warm for a major winter storm. As we go through the morning, the first part of the day, we're cold enough in the northwest and even in the metro that we may get a few flakes. We could see that transition to all snow in the northwest with some light showers down to the south. And by the afternoon, most of us are seeing rain. Might still have a little bit of snow trying to mix in or some sleet in the north and northeast, but the totals are just not that impressive. In fact, here in central Oklahoma, I don't think we see accumulating snow at all. We might see a trace from Shattuck to Enid back up to Ponca City, and then from Medford to Freedom to May to Beaver, an inch, maybe two, and there may be a couple of bullseyes with slightly higher totals, but that's in far northern and northwestern Oklahoma and out in the panhandle. So I think travel looks pretty good for your Saturday. It will be chilly, and as far as moisture, a drought-busting rain, a trace to maybe 1/10 of an inch, maybe a couple lucky folks in the northeast that get up to 1/4 of an inch. Then we're dry for your Sunday, 48, and there comes the cooler temperatures, colder I should say, with a chance for a wintry mix and maybe snow early next week. And we're back right after this.